The Horned Rat is the one true and only god of the Skaven, of that there is no question. In rare occurrences, he will directly communicate with either singular Skaven or the race as a whole. Try as he might, the Horned Rat may not yet fully manifest upon the Warhammer world, for the time of the Great Ascendancy is still yet out of reach, an event of which the Skaven will take over the world and the Horned Rat may finally rule it. As can be expected, the Skaven do not have much history with success, and it is because of this that the Horned Rat has decided on occasion to intervene and lend aid to his living children. Since the Horned Rat himself cannot take to the mortal world, he sends the Vermin Lords. The Vermin Lords are the Horned Rat's evil made manifest on the Warhammer world. They are by all definitions demons, and interestingly enough, they are the only demons the Horned Rat has ever manifested on the world. Great efforts are taken by even the most talented of Seers to ensure the successful summoning of these verminous demons, for they are extremely unpredictable, and there have been known occurrences where one of the demons has been summoned by a minor Skaven clan only to turn on them and kill each and every one of the curious rat things. The Vermin Lords resemble the Skaven, but to a much more evil degree. They are the closest being which resembles the Horned Rat physically. They are normally tall and slender, much larger than that of the average Skaven. To the untrained eye, not that many other than the Skaven themselves have ever lived to get too close to one of these beings. They may resemble gigantic mutated rats, very similar to that of the Rat Ogre or the Storm Fiend. Varying horns protrude from their heads, exposed warpstone shines from their flesh, and an evil radiates from them, which even the strongest of minds find themselves doubting and in fear. The very ground they walk upon distorts as the demons of ruin breathe their malice upon the world of mortals. There are not many Vermin Lords in the Horned Rat's realm of ruin. Whether this is because the Horned Rat is still simply too weak to manifest so many demons, as he is one of the youngest gods in the Warhammer world, or he sees no reason to create that many demons in his image is unknown. In truth, the Vermin Lords are the only known demons of the Horned Rat, and even so, they are more akin to that of demon princes rather than standard demons. For when a Skaven has proven himself valuable to the Horned Rat, exceeding those of his fellow kin by extreme degrees, he may simply be plucked out of the world to serve his god for eternity. For their loyalties, the Horned Rat will torture and reshape his former living servant until they resemble the great demons we know of today. No Vermin Lord is the same, for each Vermin Lord still retains his talents from his former life. The only difference is that said talents are increased tenfold. Originally, not much was known regarding the abilities of the Vermin Lords. It would seem that the Skaven are rather scared of their demonic brethren, and thus would only summon them should they be absolutely needed. And it is because of this that the races of the Warhammer world have only truly begun to fear these demonic entities during the event known as the End Times. For it was during the End Times that the Horned Rat judged it to unleash his malice alongside his living servants and to begin the Great Ascendancy. Since then, many Vermin Lords walked among the Skaven, lending their supernatural talents to further the Horned Rat's will upon the mortal-infested world. And the more we have seen them, the more we have been able to notice their distinction, with different Vermin Lords varying in degrees of skill and talents. Firstly, the Deceivers. They hide within the shadows, very much akin to the living Skaven of Clan Eshin. Preferring to stay hidden until the perfect time to strike, these Vermin Lords not only cloak themselves in evil shadows, but those around him. Deceivers are extremely agile and competent in both ranged and close combat, often coating their weapons in vile poisons. They strike hard and fast and quickly disappear again, as the Deceiver seeks its next prey. Many believe that the Deceivers descend from the line of Clan Eshin and its serving clans, as it is not uncommon to see them with the sneaky forces of Clan Eshin. Next are the Corruptors. They are disease made manifest, the most evil concoctions that the Skaven have ever wielded, given a physical form. Unlike the other Vermin Lords, the Corruptors are the most distinct in terms of appearance. For they, much like the higher members of Clan Pestilence, whom they are shaped after, are continuously rotting and regenerating. They are the embodiment of plague, revolting beyond comprehension. Often sighted in the front line, fighting alongside hordes of plague monks for the corruptors of frenzied demons, spewing foul magics of plague into the battlefield without prejudice. Verminlord Warbringers are the most common of the rat demons. They are the very manifestation of Skaven pride, often very loud and boastful. Warbringers are incredible close combat fighters, and their very presence inspires clan rats and storm vermin alike to fight until their dying breath. Warbringers, while competent fighters, are Skaven leaders given form, and thus prefer to lead from behind. But any facing these foes should not judge their pride lightly, for they can easily match the skill of even the most powerful of warriors. The Vermin Lord Warp Seer is by far the most intelligent of the Vermin Lords. They are leaders born from the souls of the most talented of Skaven. They command great respect and fear from all of their kind. Mischievously planning and preparing for any outcome, the Warp Seers know many possible futures, many of which see ruin and plague throughout the world, and it is by the will of their creator that they seek to see it happen. Recently, there has been some chittering about an even greater Vermin Lord, one more akin to that of an archdemon, but that is a topic for another day. And with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our lore video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.